Oh, I
That's
wish
what
I could open those for like loot and
Just
stuff.
wander back and just rummage through their supplies. Just like, this looks good.
that's pretty much what happened in my D&D campaign. We did Sestasha, the first dungeon, and my crew was like, "What if we just wait this out a little bit? Because it sounds like these pirates are." And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna roll and see if they actually do like a brawl," and it just turned into an all-out fucking brawl that they just could walk through, and and nobody paid attention to them. It was,
That's fucking awesome. That's part of why I love D&D, even though I don't really play it. It's just shit like that. I remember I had to make up a quest on the fly because I was trying to do my own campaign. It never finished, but it is up on YouTube, hilariously. But I full on was like, yeah, and now I have this starting town, and I haven't really planned anything for it, but I have like the whole blah 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 blah. And my players wanted to rob the starting town store.
as most terrible players want to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
just because they had no provocation on this, they just didn't like the guy that was running the counter.
Of course.
Um,
I hate players like that. I'm gonna be completely fucking honest. I despise players like that.
you would not like our
I'm
friends
surprised
Riley
they,
and Beth in D&D.
fair enough. I'm surprised they weren't like, oh, after we're done robbing him, let's kill him.
They were
I
not
wouldn't be
as
surprised if
interested
they went
in
that
that.
next step.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do this solo yet. Anyways, no, I like the party dynamic I have so far because we have, in my group, I have one person that's extremely new, which is my girlfriend. She doesn't really play D&D, and
Mhm.
she's like, I've always wanted to try it. She's still trying to find her footing as a as role playing her character and learning her boundaries gameplay wise. I have an old guy who's been playing D&D since like the 70s,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like a coworker of mine, and he's really good for the party because he rounds everybody together, and he's like trying to guide along most of the people in the group. We have one that really likes role playing his characters, and he's the archetype of, I'm the drunk badass, I'm the lone wolf, but I'm not like edgy, you know, the Han Solo ruffian type.
Yeah.
Seems fun.
Yeah, and I kind of like it. It's better than the I fell from the sky, I'm an half angel, half demon, I'm cool, Batman. You know, like the I fucking hate that type of player. I don't mind it if it's like done to a sarcastic degree, but having those types of players can be very obnoxious.
Right.
I told you
In
about the
our
Weave Samurai. Oh, go ahead.
In our D&D session, our paladin is a racist.
Oh, jeez.
Of course he is.
They use detect good and evil. A lot.
Of course.
Is that like the character trait they wanted, or is the person just like that?
No, that's the character.
Okay.
The person is fine. They're a very nice person. Their paladin is just racist.
Did they accidentally fall into that groove, or did they just decide? "Fuck it,
No,
we're
the
going
paladin
this way"?
is racist.
Okay.
He's like, oh, you're an evil race, so you must be a bad person. And I have to wait for you to do a bad act so that I can kill you as retribution.
I really don't like that.
Right? That's weird.
Yeah, because it comes across as like, maybe you're being a little racy, my guy. Stop. I also really don't like the archetype that, with D&D being as diverse as it is, that it has to follow strict character roles that only certain races can play certain ways.
Mhm.
Especially, the same goes for classes, and it's like, no, that's so fucking stupid. Like, everybody's different. That's the whole fun about the world building. anyways,
My current character is a rat wizard who's a paranoid schizophrenic.
That's insane. That's insane to hear and very funny.
He thinks an underground cult is out to get him.
that's
He is
awesome.
correct.
That is so fucking awesome. That. My character right now, and this the weeb samurai character, he has a campaign he's running, and I asked if I could home Sage from 14 into the game, and I ended up doing a low prid as well, and he's an Indiana Jones like character. His entire gimmick is I'm looking for things and I want to put it in my museum. And so everybody has been dogging on me for that, and they're like, "Oh, you're with the Empire. You want to conquer and take people's like rich history." I'm like, "No, no, no, no! It belongs in a museum."
I mean, that's a really fun like thing to like do for a character role play in that though, because there are people that think that way and don't realize like some of the problematic stuff about that.
Yeah, and my character isn't for conquest or anything. He just wants to uncover historic mysteries, like things that have never been found. And I like that aspect, and so everybody likes to play into the whole, oh, you're gonna hoard up like other people's history in a completely far off country where it shouldn't be. And it's like, no, 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 no. Here's the thing. I want to know why this thing exists. And to add salt to the wound, which is really fucking funny, because everybody believes a god in our party. I'm atheist.
Of course.
And I'm like, I'm a superstitious man. I went full blown into the Indiana Jones archetype where it's like, I don't believe in like magic or gods. But I've witnessed it. I still don't fucking believe
Of course, of course.
My character is really funny because it's not that he doesn't believe in gods. He believes that he can surpass gods.
Oh, are you sure you're not a Kumatoa?
His ultimate goal. Are you familiar with the D&D spell Wish?
Absolutely. It's like one of the most OP spells in the universe.
My character wants to figure out, because my whole character's like flavor is that they put spells in bottles.
Ooh,
Oh my
Use
god,
them
that's
like
awesome.
potions. So his ultimate goal is to figure out how to bottle Wish and sell it.
That's so cool.
I actually really like that. Wish in a bottle. Like a whole play on the word, too.
Yeah, he literally wants to make genies in a bottle.
That's... Oh my god. You could go Ponzi scheme with that. That would be so good. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's super cool. He's got to get to the level where he can actually learn it first. But that is his goal. That's the ultimate goal of the character.
The fact
That's
he
so
actually
awesome.
figured out how to bottle magic at all is the funniest part to me.
Oh yeah, he's a genius, and he got driven out of magical college for it because everyone thought it was stupid.
I can't even blame them. It is stupid, but that's the fun part.
It's unconventional.
It literally
Ostracize him.
it goes against the teachings.
It's not proper
best.
condensation or whatever the fuck it's.
Oh,
Invocation or
The two schools of magic. I guess there's three.
there's one more thing that's very funny about this character. So, this is a character that has been through several D&D campaigns. And as he goes through campaigns, I add more lore to him based on those campaigns. On the
Very
most
fun.
recent campaign, that isn't the one that he's in now, it never got finished, and he was left in a Fey forest.
oh, oh no, oh no.
So the Fae they would let him go if they made a deal with him.
Of course
And the
they
deal was that they would give him great power for something precious. And they did not elaborate. And he said, that sounds like a fucking great deal. And so now he doesn't remember his parents.
Oh no.
That's so fucked, but so good.
He doesn't even remember having parents. But the Fae did follow through. They gave him really great magical power, and he warped himself out of the forest.
You know, I think I need to elaborate on the Lord Smeevus curse and turn it into a Fae curse.
Smeevus? Lord Smeevus?
I forgot your D&D character name was Smeevus.
Oh yeah, my little character, Lord Smeevus. I think what I'm gonna do is that, like, the original people of the Smeevus line accidentally gave away, like, their whole lineage's names and just set off the curse. You know?
That's actually a really good idea.
So that's why they're
really
all,
good idea
like,
for a curse.
title Smeevus instead of, like, name Smeevus. So you have Lord Smeevus is the one that always, like, rebirths in a cycle. Essentially Avatar of this clan. Oh man, am I gonna have to explain the Smeevus lore?
Go
I'm
for
a
it.
little concerned, yeah. Go for it.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Pippi. Lord Smeevus was a fucked up elf like character that I came up with. And the reason I say fucked up elf is because he's like an elf that looks like a dwarf. But like a really like fucked up one with like limbs that don't look like they should be working.
Oh god.
And the whole idea is that Lord Smeevus is the destined Smeevus that will go around and bring profit and joy to the clan.
Mm-hmm.
But they only live to be about like 45 years old and then they die and the Smeevuses are immediately run out of wherever they're at. And they essentially lose everything. The thing is, everywhere that has not had the Smeevus clan outside of an era of Lord wants the Smeevus clan to eventually visit and take over their place during the next era of Lord because it leaves wherever they got kicked out of extremely profitable and like well off.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lord Smeevus is destined to bring profit to the clan. So if the whole clan is moved into a town, suddenly that town has a bunch of profit coming in because there's a whole clan that's gaining profit. And they're all very skilled, like, tradesmen and craftsmen. That's why they, like, take up a title of whatever they're gonna do that they're really skilled at.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody fucking hates them when they're not under the era of a lord. So the thing is, Lord Smeevuses are born basically... The next child born after the era of a lord ends is the next Lord Smeevus. Like, they are the only Smeevus that is actively born and immediately given the title because you just look at that baby and you're like, that is a Lord Smeevus. Like, you don't even have to wait for them to get older. You can just look at it and you're like, oh, that came out really fucked up. That's a Lord Smeevus. The last Lord Smeevus just died.
Most fucked up baby. It's Lord Smeevus.
Yeah.
This is like, it's like the fucking Romans. They're like, that's not a Spartan. That's a Lord Smeevus.
Well, it's the other way around, though, because that baby is cherished. Because that baby will go on to do great things and bring profit back to the clan. So, after Lord Smeevuses reach a certain age, they wander out to go find the place that will bring profit to the clan.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically like a 10-year period, 10 to 20-year period of great wealth and prosperity for the Smeevus clan, followed by like a 15 to 20-year period of just extreme poverty, and everybody hates them. Because they've basically been cursed with a mortal life, and they're all unlikable, except for Lord Smeevus. That, because, like, I had this idea
You know what'd
recently.
be fucked up?
What?
You know what'd be fucked up? It turns out it's never a curse. They're just a bunch of dicks.
Well, that's the idea, is like they were dicks to like some like sorceress or like fae that then cursed them because they were total dicks. And so it's like it's not actually like the Lord Smeevus that makes them likable. It's that they go through such hardship that they learn their lesson and become more likable, and then the fame and wealth goes to their fucking heads again. So, like, not long after the Lord Smeevus dies, they get kicked out because the fame and wealth is just making them not profitable anymore because they're being such dickwads. And so the only members of the Smeevus clan that are not immortal are those who marry in. Obviously. So they eventually die off, which then adds into the dickish behavior, you know, because obviously it's now a bunch of immortals with a bunch of dead loved ones wandering around.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Smeevus bloodline is eternally cursed, but only for themselves. Everybody around them loves them, or loves to have them until the era of Smeevus ends. Or the era of Lord ends. But yeah, I figured the way that it's differentiated is like the era of Lord and then like whatever kingdom or town they were in at the time. Smeevus. Ooh. You have nothing I want. I will just take the money.
My dad homebrewed a character for a campaign once, and it was a possessed oven mitt
Oh.
that had narcolepsy.
What?
It was a home undead character that was under the warlock class. The warlock pertaining to the fact that that's how it got its magic, and why it was like the spirit was grafted to the oven mitt. But because of the person that is grafted the oven mitt, they keep all the traits of their human life. Narcolepsy being one of them.
Uh-oh.
So randomly throughout the dungeon, you have this swearing, angry, basically Muppet, like a sock puppet type oven mitt, that is casting spells and being a bitch to people, and then halfway through just falls asleep, and it just falls to the ground, and everybody's like, "What the fuck happened to the oven mitt?" They have to do Constitution saving rolls every 5 minutes or something like that.
Oh my god, that's horrible and so funny.
It's so fucking funny, dude. Like, we were in a dungeon. We were trying to save this chick that got captured by the town's police or whatever, because they were racist and prejudiced to her. I don't even remember the exact reason, but I know it was some sort of prejudice. But they captured her, and we were like, we ain't having any of this. And all of a sudden, this Muppet joins us. It's this fucking oven mitt, just starts following us. And we're like, why does it have googly eyes? Why can it talk to us? Why is it floating? What the fuck is this thing doing? And and it was given the voice of like the high-pitched nasally, what are you doing here? I'm gonna blow your shit up. You're getting boomed, bitch.
Hey, JJ.
Hello.
So we're but we went into this. We went into the compound to like get this chick back, and none of us. We were all running out of spell slots, and this Muppet's just going away at it. And right as we're starting to come up on the boss fight, they're like Constitution saving throw. We're all confused at the table, except my dad, who rolls, and is like, "Oh well, sorry bitches. The Muppet falls to the floor." It's not doing anything. You guys are on your own.
Plot convenient narcolepsy. Or plot inconvenient narcolepsy.
Yep.
Jeez.
And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like that character could be a Deltarune character.
Right?
It's exactly that type of humor.
It really fucking is.
Oh, it's so good. I love it a lot.
We never got to finish that character because the campaign was cut so short. I want to bring that character back in some way.